Welcome, cool cats and doggies, to another episode of FiqNSneaks. Today we have a specific episode in the series that we always do, Booling With Fiq, where I'll talk about some sneakers, I'll talk about some fashion news, whatever the case may be. I'm chilling today, and I always talk about Chipotle, and it's dinner time, so I'm going to lay back, talk to y'all while eating my favorite burrito bowl. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, plus turn on that notification bell so you can catch all the content we have on this channel. Make sure at the end of the video, you comment if you bang with it. And don't forget to check the description box below so you can catch me on all my other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. Now let's talk news. Now, for all you newbies out there, let me tell you what a perfect burrito bowl is, alright? You get white rice, black beans, fajita, chicken, medium salsa, extra corn, cheese, lettuce. Then you make sure you get that Chipotle Tabasco sauce, and you get yourself some salad dressing. This is most important. Let's talk shop. I just want to let you guys know I'm a real big movie buff, and I saw F9, Fast and Furious 9. And what a waste of bread. Just being real with y'all. It was summer, I was fiending, the movies are back open. I went and saw opening night, Thursday night. And I'm not one to talk in movies, I've never scoffed and made faces and jumped in my seat of how ridiculous a movie's ever been in my life. I thought the last movie where they were running away from a submarine, and if you haven't seen the last one, I'm sorry, I'm not going to spoil the new one, but they're racing from a submarine in like ice, and they get away in cars. I thought that was crazy. With this one, man. But that Black Widow we're going to see, there's a bunch of trailers in there. And like Shyamalan, there's a bunch of movies coming out, so I'm excited to talk about that later on in other videos. Now, today I went to West Virginia with some friends. We went hiking, and so I just want to show y'all some stuff. Beat up Nike slides, what we wore today. We did cop some summer shoes that we're going to show in the review. They're too nice not to show in the full review, so look forward to that. But we wore the flip-flops to the joint. Then, maybe one day I'll get some free Nike stuff. If y'all don't know what ACG is, it's all conditions gear. I think it's all conditions gear. I should know, but I got these shorts. They're perfect for the summer, just in case somebody looking for some comfy shorts. These joints still got a tag on them, brand new, but I got this joint like eel greenish joint. I got a pair of baby blue joints, and you can just wear these to cookouts. You can wear these to go grab your chip, whatever the case may be. One more time. Oh, I got letters on my. I got the Pride drinks from last year because we do inclusivity. That's the word, inclusivity. So that's what we wore with the gear. We got these Nike ACG Tierra Tick-Cotta. I don't even know, man. Nike ACG Terra Cotta Tiki. I don't know. I got these joints perfect. If it's wet, my feet don't get wet because that's Gore-Tex. I bought these joints off the sneaker app like a year ago for like $250. If you need some hiking boots, I couldn't talk about any shoe higher than this, better than this, whatever the case may be. But they're hardest to get on. Like they're so hard to get on. It takes like 10 minutes to get on. By that time, I didn't almost want to do the hike. But I got this colorway, and then my girl got the black and teal colorway, black and green colorway. You can see ACG on there. All conditions gear, yeah. Then I got a white colorway, which is like the bougie colorway. That's the one you wear to like Whistler, and then you don't even ski. And them joints go like $500 now, but I highly recommend them joints. So that was just some everyday slippers and hiking gear. Let me get back to this. As you know, ones and dunks are in, but this is like a week of dunks. We had the cheetahs, the zebras, the University Blue dunks, the Free 99 joints, the Candy Easter joints for women. We had the Ashad Walker Magnus joint. Did I hit any? Nah, so I had to treat myself to Chipotle. It was like 0 for 9 out here, so if y'all hit any dunks, let me know in the comments below which ones y'all caught. Dunks are the wave, they're cheap, they're clean, they're affordable. The collabs, those materials are better. They got a backstory to it, so I understand it, but
I just wanted to hit a pair.
Now, even though I didn't hit a pair of those, I did catch that sneakers restock. They did a little restock of 4 or 5 shoes the other day. I had the tote 4s and the 4.5 for my girl, which is great because if you check the Steam video for our 3-year anniversary, I told her that she wanted to get the Zion Yeezys or the tote 4s. She chose the Yeezys. Now she has the 4s, and she's slightly stunting on me because I wanted the 4s and I want those Yeezys, and I have neither. But that's just how the cookie crumble. That's how the cookie crumble. But all these dunks. L's, you can see it. I'm not going to really... It's just not selecting all of them, but it is what it is. We do have Kentucky dunks coming on the 29th. That's going to be a cop for me if I can cop them. I know a lot of people don't care about the highs, but that blue, it's the hue of the blue or whatever color. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'll just take a bite of Chipotle. Those Kentuckys we need, so I don't care that they're high. I want them. The biggest story that we have today is collaboration and what it's doing to the game. Somehow, you should know who Virgil is. So Virgil made Pyrex and Off-White, and now he's the leading director of fashion for Louis. Some collabs are worth it, you know. That top 10, the first colorways are great. And I've shown some dunks on this channel. I've never shown these. But I obviously appreciate Virgil. So I had to show some examples just so when people see this video, they see I'm not a true hater. These are the Sail Off-White 5s. I just had them in the cut. They're DS, brand new. You know, different color laces, off-white stitching. So, before you call me a hater, just hear me out. Lately, he's been coming out with shoes where I appreciate him moving the needle and having different silhouettes that's been forgotten. Be appreciated and remembered when he does a collab. But sometimes it just looks lazy. And I can't. It's just, like, those 5s were nice. The previous dunks were nice, and the ones and all those. I don't know if you know, but they're coming out with 50 different dunks. 50 different Nike dunks, off-white. And what it's supposed to be, technically, is to give everyone a chance to hit one dunk. But outside of the first one and the 50th one, which are the all-white pair that looks like the top 10 pair, and the black and purple pair, which just looks vicious and fire. One of my favorite colors is purple. 2 through 49 are legit white and gray shoes with different colored heel tabs and pull tabs, and some are leather and some are suede. I don't know how they allowed him to do 50 of the same shoe, and it could have been so easy to just change the color blocking on it and have someone else do that, and we would have appreciated it more. It just seems as though people are going to eat it up because they're going to miss 49 of them and then praise the shoe like it's the best shoe ever, and for real, that's not a good look to sneakers for me. Then I've always said that 2s and 8s and 9s probably need new colorways. And I'm waiting for 14 through 20s. That's Jordan's, what I'm talking about. He decides to come up with a Jordan low. A Jordan 2 low. I absolutely hate low top Jordans unless they're like 14s. So I'm not a fan of the 2 low. Then the first colorway is the original Chicago colorway. But he distressed the sole where it's breaking. Look, we'll put it on the screen. I can't stand the shoe. I feel like it's lazy. I feel like it ain't it. And now everyone's saying they love the 2s, and they absolutely don't. They don't have new 2s, the black and silver joints. They don't got Chicago 2s. They don't got Mellow 2s. They don't got Don T 2s. Now everyone wants to say they love 2s, and they don't. Then to follow it up, it's been a week of Virgil. Then to follow it up, he comes out with 27 Air Forces by Louis Vuitton, because he is the director of Louis Vuitton. But if you look at it, it has the same off-white square, and I just don't understand how, if the collaboration is Louis Vuitton and Nike for the Forces, and it's Off-White and Nike for the Dunks, they allowed him to get away with 50 Dunks and 27 Air Forces. And the 50 Dunks, 48 of them look the same. And these Forces, even though I might give some slight credit to the Force, I truly can't, knowing where it derived from. If you've ever gone to a flea market or on some inner city street like Broad Street in Philly or Union Market in DC, or just going down streets in New York, you used to see the hustler selling a bunch of bootleg Air Forces that were Louis and Gucci and stuff. And people used to laugh at that, especially if you wore any of that. Now I know I'm going to be mad when I see someone who never cared about Air Forces in a premium pair of Air Forces because it's upgraded materials and that it's Louis and it's from Virgil. And you won't even have the people who originally wore that stuff back in the day have a chance to get the shoe. And they're going to swear by it that it's the best shoe alive. And that's the problem that makes me mad. There's no royalties going to the person who thought that. It's basically 20 years later, Virgil just said, he can say something like, I got it for my culture. or I got it from my roots, and everyone's eating it up. And that's just the part that just makes me mad. I feel like they're saturating the market too much with this. Very gimmicky. If a collaborator is with the shoe, then it's automatically supposed to be nice, and that's not the case. Some of those dunks are okay. Some of those forces okay. But if you're not giving credit to where it's due, then I think it's pointless. I don't think it helps us. Finally, I'm taking issue to these super collaborations. I guess the Louis falls in that way. That Louis Vuitton Nike one. Because it's Louis, but it's Virgil, and it's Nike, but he's off-white. Now, if you guys don't know, Travis Scott is a musician, right? Fragment is a staple in fashion. So, I have Fragment 3s. I might have another Fragment. Stay tuned. But they collabed Travis Scott with Fragment and came out with an Air Jordan 1 high and an Air Jordan 1 low. Listen, the Air Jordan 1 doesn't need any collaborations for it to sell. The Travis Scott ones are cool by himself. Fragment shoes are cool by himself. But when you put them together, it just seems like you're trying too hard and you don't even need to. And that's what I'm trying to say. Because then, on the hype beasts want those shoes, and then regular people can't get them. And then you feel a certain way, like it's like dividing sneakerheads or the people who truly want the stuff. Don't get me wrong. But I can get either of those shoes. They'll be copped. But that's different, though, because I buy all types of shoes. By the way, I'm also mad that the lows look better than the highs, and I can't stand Jordan lows. But on the heels of that about to come out, they give us new news that Travis Scott's doing a collaboration with Dior. And I'm just sitting here going, how is Virgil in two different lanes and Travis is in two different lanes? And half these shoes, if it didn't have their name on it, they wouldn't sell out. So I personally just think that they're going a little too far with the collaboration. Oh, I said that the Travis one was the last one, but let's be real. The Billie Eilish joints. Now, I like Billie. Not on some, like, she's my go-to, but, like, her songs aren't bad, you know. I know what her lane is. It's cool. She goes ahead and comes up with an AJKO, which is whack because no one cares about that type of Air Jordan 1. But for the people who like that shoe, or like Billie, you want that shoe, kudos to you. But then I told you that we needed new colors of the 15s, and they give her a 15 to push that needle for a silhouette that people are sleeping on. But now I'm hearing that this is like the best 15 ever. That's just an absolute lie. And that's what happens when you have hype meet sneakers. And so, don't buy that shoe if you don't like 15s. I like 15s. I wish I had the Dorenbecker ones, the Dragon Ball Z ones. That's it for this week of Booling With Fiq. Let me know if y'all got any dunks. Let me know your opinions on what I said in this video. Let me know if y'all watched Fast F9 and y'all liked it. I ain't gonna judge you, but I ain't gonna hold you. But until the next video, I'm gonna holla at y'all. Bye-bye.